Okay, so we're into December now, so there's not going to be many options for what we can do. But I already paid the $5,000 minimum payment on my loan. And there's not even a plowing contract, and I did want to try one of those. I could do, I haven't done a Deadwood contract. I would need to get the transport mission as well, because if I'm going to spend time cutting down these trees for not very little money, I'm going to get a chainsaw and sell them as well. So let's borrow items here, and we can go get them ready. I'm going to... The chainsaws are probably near the bottom, right at the bottom. There we go. So I'm going to go with a Husqvarna. And let's go down south to chop some trees. Okay, so like I said, I didn't really do this in the last thing, but I do remember seeing promotional videos and stuff with, there we go, spray paint on that. So I assume those are the trees that we're supposed to chop down. I hope so, because I think there's a penalty if you chop the wrong trees down. Okay, let's see. Turn on. Can I get all the way to the ground? Yeah. Oh, release trees. Okay, so can I turn it off without releasing? Yes. Well, that's a way of making it turn without making it turn. Okay, let's see. I guess just release there. And then find the next tree with spray paint. I think I see orange over here. Oh, and right there. Oh, yes, I have to do this to get it to open up. Well, that's not, it didn't cut all the way through. Let's turn that off and release. I think it's because I tried to get too low to the ground. You know, if this isn't chopping it into parts, like there's no way to delimit or anything, right? Then I could have just used the chainsaw. I did not need to lease equipment. I was thinking that this would do more than it does, I guess. Like, I guess it's nice I'm going to be able to stack the trees near each other. I don't know if that's worth paying the leasing costs on the equipment, though. I thought the chainsaw was going to be more of a not as needed piece, but might as well get it piece. But I guess it will mean I'm putting these all together, and I get to try out this piece of equipment and realize that I wouldn't probably buy it. I guess maybe if I had a trailer that I was dropping these onto, but even then I'd want to cut these more than this. I don't think there's really trailers that are in this size. So yeah, I probably would. I wonder if this can cut. Ooh, and I see another one over there. I wonder if this can cut the other types of trees. Because I guess that would be a big plus if it can, which I can't try that because I think it's a pretty hefty fine. 2,000 euros penalty per tree. So yeah. No, that is I have to plus the bumper and B to release, not just B. Okay, so there is half of it done. I did see another one. I think it was this one. The spray paint, yeah. That is. So I should need 2 more. Might have made it hard to do them by putting them all together. But I can always fix the doom limbing later. It's still going to be great to have them all together. Except for the fact that I am spinning because I had it on the ground. But yeah, I should have went and you have to do that. No. Should have went and delimbed each one as I dropped it. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to have a lot. I can't even do the top tree without crouching, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of them. Ouch. Can't reach that one in this direction. Don't think I was really able to get it in this direction either. Again, jump. Well, this time I do want to jump. But that time I didn't. Okay, there we go. I got it. I don't know if I got it all, but also I don't know if there's really a way of measuring. If I had put them directly north-south, I would have been able to measure. But I thought that you can measure in the logging expansion. So I want to cut them into like fourths. So let's see, the halfway mark is here-ish. Yeah, 10 and 11, so that's fine. Okay, I should have been more this way. Yeah, that's about great. Okay, so maybe there. Okay, so those are all ready to go. I need to find, I think it was 2 more. Okay, that one has a mark, and is it this one? Yeah. They kind of fit. Um, I think I'm at the edge of the map there. So, where's my... Over there. I want to be going in that direction, which is going to be hard with the map edge there. So let's try to come from this direction, I guess. Oh, that actually, I think it's that little tree. I wonder how much is this piece of equipment? So I assume there is a forestry. Yeah, I don't. You're going to like need a crane or something anyway. I don't know if this is really that much better than a chainsaw. Not 300,000 euros worth anyway. It's probably okay for what I'm doing. I'm going to be using someone else's transport trailer. So having them all in one spot will seriously help that. Okay, how is that? So, yeah, it's pretty close to the same thing. So let's put it. And here. Yeah, these will be longer because those were definitely shorter. One of those is pretty long, but at least it's one of the thinner ones, so it'll be okay. It should be okay. Okay, and I should just need to chop one more. And I did see it over where I was, so if I follow my tracks here, I should run right into it. I think it's this one. Yep, there's a spray paint. I wonder if I could have chopped two or even three. I should have tried that because that actually it does look like it does open up. I think it would have worked, but that was the last one. Now I wonder if I turn this in, does it make all of this disappear? Do I have to sell these before I turn it in? I think I'll drop this and then I'll turn it in, and it won't be that much of a waste of time. It would mean I would lose money because I bought the chainsaw, but I want to know. And yes. So I lost a little bit of money on that. Although I'm pretty sure it gave me the full amount. It gave me 900. In fact, I'm almost 100% sure on that. When it should have been less because I leased the equipment. Yeah. So I actually only lost 100 on the chainsaw. But that's okay. So now I know what those are like, and I know that I could technically do them. Actually, I could do them at any time. They're probably pretty good money for what they are, just because you use the chainsaw, not lease the equipment. And then I don't even have to worry about, I assume that they are back and therefore no, or maybe not back, but no, stumps anywhere to remove. Go to the end of these tracks because I know there was let's see, this must be where the end is. Yeah, there's the edge of the map. So yeah, no stumps. There is a plowing contract. I am going to lease the equipment because I am thinking that it needs an actual plow. But I do want to make sure of that. And it'll be very simple to make sure of it because it's right next to me. So where is... Oh, there it is. Right behind the fertilizer spreader. Put this out here. I can't remember, did I check this? Okay, so and that is way bigger than we would need. And that is also bigger than we need. It's not that bad though. But I only have one tractor. Don't need to get a Mack truck. Okay, so this should be instantly knowable on if this can work. And there we go. As I was expecting, it needs a real plow, not just something that removes the needs plowing. Just like in 22. Okay, so let's unfold and get to working on plowing this field. To have my wheel just off the field. And try to keep this line straight, and then I can use the lines from that to continuing on. I don't feel it pulling, but I'm definitely having to correct it a lot, so I wish it was more, it felt more like pulling. It's leaving a nice big line for my tire to go in on the next round. So that should be pretty easy to follow. Yep, get my beautiful. Definitely messing it up because I'm busy gawking at it. Of course, the stones are a little weird with that. The stones that show up in the furrow there and then get pushed to the top when you put soil on top of it. But it's expected. It just looks weird watching it live. And now I have a nice curvy furrow to follow. But I don't think the little bit I've missed here and there gawking at it is going to really matter. I'm sure I have enough wiggle room for that. I want to pull this down to going really slow. So I can hopefully get a good view of that. And get a screenshot. And then I want to, maybe I'll get another one on the way back when I can have the other side. wonder, it should be pretty easy to get in this in first person as well. Maybe even easier. Still looks great. Oh, let's lift and turn it so we can go the other way. Well, we're 90% complete on this. So as you can see by the divots, not quite as clean as other tools where I've been using either steering assist, obviously, would be clean, or even just making sure I stay on the right angle in measuring out the differences. But it's been kind of fun to try to keep my tires in the furrow here. This side has a lot wider of a to be done area than the other side. It's pretty easy to go off at a weird angle because even doing a pretty small correction really does change the furrow, which then obviously is built up upon by going down the next one. I've always liked the plowing. Not that I want to do it for, every field, but I've always liked doing plowing every now and then. And so I've never been really disappointed too disappointed with plowing, but this is definitely big change in a good way. What is not a big change in a good way is the fact you can't decide to finish a field, a contract field, once you've gotten the percentage. It's not like I want to pick out another plowing contract, but I would not mind finishing this field. Getting it all nice and pretty, even though I know that they would, not that I would go back for the divots, but I mean doing all the rows and going across the edges, even knowing that it would just be reset as soon as you turned it in. Still feels good to do it all, and I won't be able to. Once I get to 100%, I won't be able to do anything on this field. And it won't be long before it gets to 100%. We're going to move until we have the wheel on the grass. And that's still fine, but there we go. Right there. That's where I want it, but it's going to be corrected because I'm at the right angle. But we're about to reach 100 anyway. Okay, now we'll just stay in the furrow. There we go. And I can't. I have no choice. Before previous in 22, you could decide to finish it if you wanted to, even though you knew it would just get reset when you did this. Well, there's a nice big one. But that's still, even with having to borrow the equipment, Grandpa Walter is going to give me over 3,000 euros for that. And now, I mean, they didn't keep what I did. I didn't change. I mean, obviously, the part that I wasn't able to do was done. Does that mean that these parts aren't even plowed? Is that also something that just magically got done but didn't change? Let's see. This was, oh yes. Really? It doesn't. Okay, wait. I put the needs plowing back on. Yeah. That's actually, I can't be sure that it did for sure. But I thought that last one, in 22, doing a plowing contract did get rid of the needs plowing. I mean, it even does have it as the plowed state. I mean, obviously it appeared plowed, but also is plowed on the map, but still needs plowing. Yep, can't press that button. But that was all I really wanted to do in the winter, was check out a plowing contract and that the Deadwood mission.